Okay. So this box set, Dog's Bollocks. It's fantastic, right? It's absolutely fantastic. The centerpiece of it, and this is not a review. This is just like showing you a little bit of it. The centerpiece of it is these new special editions of each of the stories, right? And actually, I have to think. I think they should have been movie length. I think he did Silver Nemesis movie length. I haven't got up there yet, right? But I think they should be movie length instead of in episodes. And honestly, I think they should have made them widescreen as well, because and then it would have been from a much more modern audience, and it would have been entirely thing. But that they didn't make that creative decision doesn't really matter, because what they did is fantastic, right? So here, let me show you the beginning of Happiness Patrol, and it makes this into an entirely new story, right? It's breathtaking how much it enhances the story. One second, we go to Doink, that drive, and then we go to Doctor Who, Seventh Doctor, Happiness Patrol. There you go, HD, fine. Doink. I'll skip the titles, and even the upgraded titles seem a bit better, weirdly enough, right? Yeah, the total funny. The music really works. This is one of the strongest music. I don't really notice the music suite often. This one I did. Look at that, perfect. Now it feels like you're in a real atmosphere, right? It makes it feel much more genuine, which actually makes it much more chilling, right? Because there are people being disappeared everywhere, and there's all these look at this. Oh, yeah, it's incredible the stuff they do.
And peace. I'm sure you're glad to hear this, and I'm happy you're glad.
Right, and there is one. She just gave it to the screen, right?
Now remember. So
you get to see this towns that are really deserted, and so it's much more creepy because she's killed thousands and thousands of people, right? And it's much darker than here. So here, let me show you. You can see the emptiness of it.
Oh.
Finally, Joseph C. and I would like to thank you for your sterling work in helping to.
And it cuts to new scenes.
Track down the killjoys. And I would like to take this opportunity to.
Yeah, you just see there's all these people aren't there anymore.
Quash the persistent rumors about.
Yeah, it's much creepier. Sylvester's really on his game in this one. Basically, this whole season he's on his game, right? It's and he's has really decided how to be his doctor. Candyman, okay, because the Candyman is such a bizarre villain. And that's another one of the new effects. Candyman, because he's such a bizarre villain, is a lot more chilling now, right? It's really strange, but it really absolutely works. Waiting zone, 1 second. I think they improved the that go-kart thing as well. I mean, again, and it's not like it's subtle about its what it's talking about, like Clause 28, that sort of thing. And it was glorious about it, right? And it really worked because it was fun. It was a fun, gregarious, horrifying adventure, right? And I think they added in a new scene into a new shot. Is this where the Candyman's introduced? I can't remember. I think so. Is this where he goes to the phone and picks up a Candyman? Like really? Oh, who knew? And his performance is quite good as well, right? It's a good villain. I have to say, I'm actually enjoying this villain. Just putting a sheath on him. can't remember. This is I can't compare this to the original. I remember it being very similar, but I think that's new. There's a scene where you see the inside the tunnel, which makes it a little different. There it comes. I think that's new. There you go. That one shot really helps it. So yeah, I'm really loving this. And then with Remembrance of the Daleks, and again, this is I've only just started skimming watching it. I think the new effects, generally speaking, are very successful. 1 second. Doink. Remembrance of the Daleks. Doink. Yeah, anyway, this isn't the special edition. This is the new effects from the special edition. Special edition is re-edited slightly. It's okay. Here, 1 second. So this effect I liked a lot. I think this one worked. I mean, the opening effect with the new, it's okay. I mean, on a big screen, it makes it work a lot better. That's true. What's the effect I'm looking for? No, not really that. What one was it? Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, here we are. Yeah. Where the Daleks materializing. Right. And yeah, on the behind the sofa about this, which I'm halfway through watching right now, they say things like, "Oh, we kept asking Ben Aronovich what things were like. What's a transmat? I'm like, how do you not know what a transmat is? Right? He had to keep explaining. Man,
Dephase at the critical point. Doctor, any moment now.
Yeah, I mean, again, this effect I think is a significant improvement.
Quick, down.
Right, I think that worked very well. The new thrusters on the Dalek ship is okay. I mean, honestly, I didn't think any new effects were really needed in this, but they work well. The other new effect, which I really quite like, is the ray that he had from the little handheld thing he made from Spiridon, where he rushes in and saves Ace. 1 second, I'll show you what it looks like. It's really quite good. Great cliffhanger, but I remember at school talking about this cliffhanger. Yeah, I like the shimmer they add on to it. It really makes it feel that they're in a disorientating bubble. Pull back!
It works.
Pull back! Again, I love Sylvester at that point, right? So yeah, look, for me, big recommend. I haven't got to Greatest Show yet, which I'm looking forward to. It's one of my favorites ever. It's working really well, right? I'm genuinely very happy, and I'm going to take some time going through this box set and pick up on the all the details here. So this is a little fun little thing I was sent, bonkers though it is. And then we'll read Russell D. Davies' column. Share screen. This is in where Trump outpaces past elections, takes Nevada. Oh, you know that, okay? Bill Gates blows a collaboration with Trump. Please don't tell anybody I went to Pedophile Island a lot. Okay, this is weird, right? Since when does a family show like Doctor Who require an intimacy coordinator? Who's shooting going to be fucking up the arse, or who's fucking shooting up the arse? I should say. Right? What are they doing? What they do is let's see what Russell E. Davies has to say for himself. God help us. God help us. Oh yes, we got to have a scene with Shooty fucking. I'm being fucked up the arse, so people can relate to him more as a doctor. No, that doesn't work, mate. That doesn't work. Fucking weirdo. I don't want to print pages. I want to go to pages. Doink. How big is this Dalek? Did they ever tell you? And how many weeks is it? I mean, that's really okay. Impressive, 62 centimeters tall. Week by week, you'll be able to construct your own half-scale Dalek, 62 centimeters tall. How tall is that? It's like, it's still like, it's like, I think it's the same size as the remote control Dalek. I think. Now let's do remote control Dalek height. Spelled wrong. Remote control Dalek with 5-inch tall. No, 18-inch. Okay, so 18-inch. Oh, God, fucking inches to centimeters. I mean, really? Fucking hell. 18. No, 18. 45. Okay, so it's bigger than that, but not that much. Okay, so they're about fine. So they're about EA big. So okay, fine, whatever. What do I want one? That's I'm on the wrong thing. Hang on, let's go back. Would I want one? Based on design originated in the 2005 Dalek, I like that. I think the recently got this a little bit shitty. I mean, could do a bit of a paint job. This is the ultimate remote control Dalek. It was remote control, didn't it? Featuring lightings and sound effects made from die-cast alloy and plastic. I mean, look, if I was rich and had a place in London, right, where I could just like accept mail to and then go pick it up once every 6 months, yeah. As well as running overall movement via discrete wheels fitted on the base, the remote control can be used to rotate the dome and shoulder section. That's very cool, as seen in the episode Dalek. The casing also opens at a touch of a button. That's very cool to reveal the detailed recreation of the Dalek mutant inside. The eye stalk has an iris that opens and closes. That's very cool. All right, this is better than I thought then. Open and closes. Lights blue grew and the lights and lights up to match the blue glow seen on the TV prop with the model's dome-mounted lights and flashing in sync with the Dalek voice clips. The traditional Dalek plunger can be swapped out for a claw. Oh man, this is really cool. So how much is it? Is a question. The components to construct the screen-authentic Dalek comes in a weekly magazine edited by John Ainsworth, overseen by Dr. Partworth, the complete history. Inside are easy to follow instructions how to construct the Dalek, as well as the comprehensive features on the Dalek history, including behind the blah blah blah. Issue 1 goes on sale for across the UK on January 8th for $1.99. Issue 2 is $7.99. It's $11.99 after that. And but how many parts is it going to be? Well, let's go look at Hatchet, right? And we'll Hatchet works maybe, and we'll see if we'll try this Hatchet part works. That's clearly not the right thing. Doink. Right, let's see something comparable. I think they had the Back to the Future car or something. They got good stuff there too. Then the Marvel, Warhammer. There more. I thought there's something else. Comic sci-fi fantasy. Shop by collection. Did they never have model makers? Okay, let's see the model makers, right? Is this a Spitfire? Titanic? I think okay, maybe Titanic. Batmobile, Tumbler. All right, fine. Let's see. How many issues is this? Newest order. So this is the final. Is 43 the final one? This week, learn about the runners of the kitty car. Plus, you assemble the left side of the. So no. Okay, let's look at the Titanic. How many issues does that come in? Titanic. It's an issue 144. Holy crap. Okay, man, this is crazy. How much money? 144. Okay, the two side sections will be fixed together with cross pieces. Is that 144? Fuck me. Okay, so let's say minimally 150 issues. Let's do the math on that. It's £11 times 150. 150 times 11. 1,650. So the question is, how much is a Dalek? This planet... Is it this planet Earth? Dalek for sale. Where? Oh, this planet is this planet Earth. How much do they charge? Dalek. Shop Daleks. We'll do present, right? Okay, we'll get, same thing. $4,295 for a full size. Oh, this is half the size. This is half price. But still, it's what? Minimally, it might be about $2,000. I think once you're paying this, you might as well get a full size one. Do they have like half size Daleks? How much is the Remembrance Daleks? Yeah, okay, they're all $4,000. Okay, fine. Fine. Is there a new series black? We'll do outside Paradigm. Who would want a Paradigm Dalek? Like, why? Would I want a black Dalek or would I want a bronze? I think bronze probably. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I got carried away. So I don't know. It still was like, what? Issue 140? 150? How many years is that? Couple of years? Fuck off. I mean, you'll be glad after it's probably about 2 or 3 years. You'll probably be glad after you did it. Okay, Russell. Not looking so smug this week, is he? No. Russell doesn't like the ratings because they're shit and the show's about to be cancelled and you fucked up. Right? A star-studded guest level Doctor Who legends join series showrunner for the wedding of the year. I don't care. I don't care, darling. Right? That's basically bottom line. I don't care. Come with me, faithful reader, to the north of England. Do I have to? I'm from the south. For the wedding of our executive producer, Phil Collins. How old is he? The wonderful of the wedding of our executive producer, Phil Collins, and the wonderful Peter. Oh, God, it's another gay wedding. I mean, again, like, can I just hear one time about a straight wedding? It's like, oh, it's a straight wedding. I wish him well. I'm happy for you. But, like, I don't want to not see gay people. I just don't want to only see gay people. Right? Oh, really use a break with it. Right? I mean, like, if you thought you were being subtle with Shooty Gut was Doctor Who, Shooty Gut was Fuck Bunny Doctor Who, you weren't, okay? That's a crushing, horrible truth. You weren't being subtle, darling. You're being unsubtle. Anyway, camera back. Okay, so we're okay wedding. Okay, this page can be many things. Mostly, I suspect you're looking for dates and details and proper out. No, actually, I like getting insight into your personality, which the book, the writers tell, really did well. And again, apparently, what's his name? Ben Cook was in the chat saying that he never said he's quitting Doctor Who magazine. I held it up and showed it on camera. I don't know what to tell you, mate. I'll find it for you. Maybe. I thought it was the issue where it's a pastiche of soap opera covers with Karen Gillan and Rory, what's his name, Arthur Darvill on the cover. But I'll find it. But you were gone, and then you came back with the Time Team, remember? And that was a bit of a massive failure, wasn't it? Anyway, he said that never happened. I'm like, oh, fuck off. Leave me alone. Okay, so yeah, I used to like getting into his personality. And the spoiler about the Return of Men Blanc, oh damn! But actually, we do have a returning rumor, which is just so annoying. What was it? Yeah, because this new item is being sold at Forbidden Planet. A whole range for the Guardian of Chaos. He was always the Black Guardian, but they changed the Guardian Chaos because saying black in a negative connotation is a bad thing now, right? And there's a bunch of merchandise with the Guardian Chaos. We were saying, "Oh, is this going to be a new bad guy in season 15? Maybe. Who knows? I know, but what's wrong with the Black Guardian? Oh, these people are insufferable. And they're just insufferable. Return of the Meddling. Damn. But Doctor Who is now more than that. It's our lives, it's our loves, it's our livelihoods. And you fucked it. You've really fucked it over. So sometimes we should mark that. Of course, much of the day is a private, personal, but there's a huge Doctor Who slump to be found. Yeah, no, this is legitimate content for this Colin Russell. Okay, fine. I'm actually saying, yeah. We're fans, first and foremost, but you're more fans of yourself and being gay, right? And that's the most important thing you're a fan of, yourself and being gay. Don't get me wrong, I very much like being straight. I like sex. I'm a big fan of the sex. Sex is good, baby. But, you know, I wouldn't want to see Doctor Who all about fucking. I mean, Jesus, fuck me. We're fans first and foremost, so it's like if I cast Sydney Sweeney as a doctor and had her in spandex with a lot of cleavage showing, okay? We're fans first and foremost, so pin that in the bottom. Walk this way, dear guest. I first met Peter when Phil brought him to my own wedding back in 2012. My husband, Andrew, was very ill and taking lots of steroids. I was very sad that his husband died. I posted a photo on Doctor Who fan commented, Rusty Davies had married a Sontaran. But today, what to expect? Phil is much more dry, more dyed-in-the-wool Doctor Who fan than me. Truly, when we're making the Dark together, he could practically pin us down a scene to its day. It's recording in live studios. Well, good for you. I mean, like, it didn't work, mate. I'm sorry. And you can do colorization with AI better, right? That's where we're here. This is a clip from, I think, the War Games. Where is it? War Games, yeah.
I know that you've been kidnapping soldiers from the Earth from various times in its history and bringing them here to kill one another.
But do you realize our ultimate objective?
See, this to me looks much more realistic and feels like it was done in color, was shot in color, whereas the Daleks in color didn't.
No objective can justify such slaughter.
Right? I mean, it's just like AI does it better. It's not going to be long before you can get AI to recreate it with the Peter Cushing skin, right? And then have William Hartnell replace Peter Cushing in there. It's like, it's not long, baby. So I'm half expecting him to be in full Vicar Dibley and turn up in a Dalek wedding dress, but no. Both grooms out doctor any doctor in the most beautiful suits. Very nice. And look, there's an actual doctor, David Tennant. Oh, God. Got to go to a gay wedding. I'm a David Tennant. Got to be at a gay wedding. I mean, like, David wedding. Giving a reading, Shakespeare's Sonnet 18, we might be wizard old hacks on the production of Me, Jane, Joe, blah, blah, blah. And Doctor said he was recording, he was this, what's it? Julian and husband Julian, who they met on Doctor Who, where it was recorded on Series 4. But even thinking, oh my, which was the grooms? I think had nice costumes. Where's what's the name? David Tennant. Oh, look at me. I'm gay friends, gay wedding, gay friends. I'm gay. I'm a good person. I'm an ally. Here, let me read some Shakespeare. Oh, fuck off, David. Fine, I can't find it. God, it's Doctor Who, and George is there too, married to the 10th and 14th Doctors. Daughter of the 5th Doctor in the Doctor's, Jenny and the Doctor's daughter, royalty. Yeah, just it's kind of lost its sheen, mate. I'm sorry. Since you covered Doctor Who and Come, it's not as fun as it used to be. The readings aren't over. It turns out when 42's Captain Catherine McDonald sacrificed herself by jumping out of an airlock from the SS Pentalion, she didn't just die. She fell to the earth just outside Clithertoo. So Michelle Collins is here reading a poem for the congregation. Okay, I didn't realize you did that at weddings, but okay. The floodgates have opened. There's Tracy Ann Oben, or Tracy Ann Sideman, as we call her. Louise Page, designer of the tennis store. Okay, now it's getting a bit too starry, mate. I've been on Grantchester for 8 years, and this is my fourth vicar. Okay. Bow down. Donna Noble is in the house. Catherine Tate in all her glory. We all came up the night before and had a mini conversation at a hotel bar. Oh, the stories that want to be told. Don't care. Darling, you guys getting together has just been a fucking disaster. I'm sorry. We're all so excited, and it's been a fucking disaster. There's no other way of putting it. As the evening expands, more faces, a truly marvelous moment as different eras cross when Ed Thomas, designer from 2005-2010, the good one, arrives to meet for the first time Phil Sims, designer of today's stars. Fuck me. Bring back Ed Thomas. Hugs, no wonder they talk about roundels, no doubt. And then the two hands clasp around my neck like mummy's strangulation. Des Hughes, line producer. Okay, now it's getting a bit chimney-esque and boring. Line producer on Series 7, and all my back to the Second Coming. I quite like the Second Coming. Hannah and Bob are there for way back from Serial 1. We had the first Doctor Who baby. Pete Matiga's driven up with... Okay, now this has got too much. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I'm sorry you just made shit, Doctor Who. I wanted it to be good. Oh, what's not good about it? It's so fucking queer. You say that's a bad thing? Yes. You want to kill all gay people? No. I just want to have non-gay spaces a little bit. 97% of the world isn't gay. Can we have, not it be 97% of the world gay as represented in all the TV output? Okay, Tim Hodges, wobbly off, fuck off. Tracy Simpson over the corner, the bus arrived and got destroyed. And there was Stephen Moffat, Sue Virtue, Old Hands. Was it Old Hands with this because Phil took over away? Because when Phil took Peter away to a posh hotel to propose to him, Stevens, who was staying as well. It's so busy and exciting. I'm fine, and I miss people the next day. I'm told that Jenna Russell was there. The floor, I can't fucking pardon the ways. So brutally exterminated by Daleks. The bullets didn't work, but I missed her, and Tracy Charles too. Metella from Pompeii, and a big blah 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 blah. Name, and at Badland. Mad Camry, bubbling crash. People are dancing and hooting and feasting. I understand you're all mates. One wedding cake is a tower of pork pies. Yes, a tower of pork pies. And if that gave you an eye stalk and give it bumps, it would, and a Sharpie, it would look like a Dalek. Okay. Wonder what the other wedding cake is. That's kind of, I'm not big on the pork pies, but I think it's quite a fun idea. Although you may be stretching out. It's far more than Doctor Who, of course. Barbara Knox is at the bar. My two sisters hooting. Oh, fuck off. With Tim Vincent and Coronation Street script writers. Okay, now it's just getting, fuck off. More friends I wanted, my family and friends, mums, exes. I wish. Hello, Chad. 3 wonderful nephews. 1 very tiny aunt. Then all Doctor Who people decide to have a photo. It's a lovely overlook hotel snap. Happily smiling faces, except for me, because I took 20 minutes in my to go to my room and answer emails about the war between... You shouldn't have bothered. I think we should have moved General Pierce to the control room seat. Damn it. But that doesn't matter because earlier in the day, in the speeches, the lovely, funny half-hour speech, Phil paid tribute to my late husband. The world turned in a circle and was closed. And Phil said in that moment, Andrew was with us. Who's Andrew? Then we danced and hopped and laughed into the night, probably degenerately fucking each other. Doctors, creators, writers, designers, cast and crew united by this show, and one of the happiest things are like, congratulations, film that we love you. So I think that's very Doctor Who. It's just like, fucking hell. It was a bit much, mate. It was a bit much. Now, can you see David? Oh, there's Phil Collinson. Where's David Tennant? See Catherine Tate. And is that what's the name from Closing Time? There's David Tennant in the blue suit. You make want to retch. Guys make me want to retch. I'm sorry. It's too much. And they do. They really just do make me want to retch. I'm sorry your Doctor Who was shit, mate. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah. There is a Stephen Moffat talking about the Christmas special. We got some details of it. Let me see if let's see if they have a link to the here it is. Fine, let me download this. Go over here, doink. That's it. Here we go. I have so little interest in this extra special. Yeah, I just think it's going to be more gay shit. I do. Queer shit, I should say. Oh, look, I look back fondly on the age of we just think gay shit. So let's see the video first.
Showrunner Russell T Davies to write this year's Christmas special.
The truth is, I absolutely love doing Doctor Who Christmas.
What's that Nebula Award for, do you think?
Christmas, because I'm a big fan of Christmas. I absolutely adore Christmas.
Well, his Christmas specials were, the best one ever. Christmas, that really was the best one ever. I kind of like Last Christmas. And I like most of his Christmas specials now I think about it. Right? What was it? Not the name of the Doctor? Not the Day of the Doctor, name of the Doctor? I can't remember what the Matt Smith one was, right? The Return of Doctor Mysterio would have been good if it was just directed atrociously. All right? It just did that badly.
Then the email came through saying, Stephen, I need to get on to series 2. I'm never going to finish this Christmas script. Could you come in and write one? Not complete his script, just come and do another one from scratch.
And so with the Christmas special, listen, I appreciate there's probably very little you can tell us. Is there just a little something that you could tease about?
I can tease something.
I understand why he's so overwhelmed. They're doing 8 episodes a year. You used to be able to do 13 without blinking. I don't understand. It's like, what? It seems like I don't understand why he wasn't able to do it. I'm glad they're bringing Moffat in. He did the best episode of the year, I think. But it was an episode I really found distasteful because I thought there was an underlying just hatred of traditional religion in it. Right? I really hated it. Right? And the girl that stars in this, what's her name from Dairy Girls? It seems like woke casting to me.
Think about Christmas special. Imagine in the far, far future, imagine that a hotel chain got hold of the idea of time travel. What's the first thing a hotel chain would do if they had time travel? They'd realize they had an opportunity to sell all the unsold nights in their own hotels.
No, if the hotel chain, they were... that's a very mundane way of looking at it, mate. It really is. They would sell the... what's it called again? They'll sell, time travel vacations? Really? It's so bizarre, right? It's just I don't know. Okay, Moffat, you're normally a clever guy, mate. So they're trying to sell the empty rooms in a hotel. Okay, look, Toby Whithouse did a hotel one that was really scary, but the what's it called again? God Complex
In history.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just okay. Whatever. I'm being a bit of a dick about it. It might be good, but the thing is, I don't think it's going to be good. All right. Again, this gosh, it just annoys me every time I see him. Now I'm like, shut up. Right? It's just like all I got to do is like, oh, fuck off, shoot. I mean, I really do. To tell you, mate. Stephen Wolf opens up about that's the only thing he opened up about. This guy is full of shit. What about Doctor Who's 2024 Christmas special, revealing new details about the hotel at the heart of the story, the upcoming season episode coming ahead of next year's season 15. Season 2, you dumb cunt. We'll see the return of Ncuti Gatwa's 50th Doctor. Why can't he just be the Doctor? Because he's not the Doctor. Now alone in the TARDIS and traveling by himself once more. Now they fired Billy Gibson for being way more popular than Ncuti Gatwa. At the end of the season 14, while the Doctor will not have a familiar companion to rely on, Bridgerton and Derry Girls star Nicola Coughlan very guest companion Joy, right? Joy's the world. I honestly, are we seeing Verada Seether in this? I think we're probably seeing Verada Seether in this. But it's like RTD2. You've really got to moderate your expectations, right? That's what I would recommend. Just every month, Doctor returns, blah blah. Joy's the world. It's fine. That's it. It's just quoting it. We saw a Silurian. Oh, by the way, we have to look at that. The new look Sea Devil. Because boy, did they look shit! I'm like, oh god, I just really don't like Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor Who. Right? I really, really don't like Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor Who. Let me find, where did I find that picture of Silurian? Or maybe is it? One second. I know somebody sent it to me. Oh, here it is. Oh, let's pull this up. It's really bad. Like, now I'm looking at it, it's even worse than I thought. Like, I don't know. Is this a Silurian or a Sea Devil? I can't really tell. There you go. Right, save image as. We'll try that. Sea Devil. Ooh, look at the devils. The wee devil. Here we go. If this is a Sea Devil. So this is from the location shoot of the war between the land and the sea. But again, I have such low expectations for it because it's generally speaking kind of dull and irritating, this new era. Okay, here we go. So this is apparently a new look Sea Devil. I hope it isn't because it's so fucking boring. Oh, look, it's a girl one. Oh, who'd have thought? Right? I mean, it looks more like one of the fish people from, what was that? Underwater Menace, which please don't go and revisit Underwater Menace. That would be crazy. Maybe it's a Sea Devil human hybrid. Look, again, I have no expectations for enjoying this whatsoever. Like, none. But it looks just so dull. I'm sorry. It looks so painfully dull. Do we have the Chris Chibnall one anywhere? Yeah, the Chris Chibnall one looked better. I hate to tell you. And this was done on like a minuscule budget, and it looked a lot better. Here, let me pull this up. Yeah, that's a Sea Devil. Why not do that? Fuck me. I'm pointing at Chris Chibnall saying, why not do that? Fuck me. That looks like a Sea Devil. That don't. That does. That don't. No. I have to wait and see, I guess. I mean, like, this Veil of Secret is kind of pointless because when they do, pull back the curtain, there'll be nothing worth seeing. Yeah, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. What is worth saying, I'm plowing through my season 25 box set. It's really annoying me. Is this? It's being a pain in the ass to rip. My DVD drive, external drive, is very fritzy. I really need to get a new one. All right, and I've ripped all of Happiness Patrol. I've seen the first 2 episodes of the special edition, which is excellent. It's so much scarier than the original transmitted version, because they put it into a it feels much more like in a real world now, because they've expanded it, makes it look like it's outdoors, right, where everything looked very indoors beforehand. It made it look like a real place, and it also made it look quite deserted, which you get the feeling that like hundreds of thousands of people have been massacred by this insane villain, Helen A. and the Candyman. And then I was watching it, and I was like, you know what? Why this is weird? This feels much more like a Judge Dredd supervillain than a Doctor Who villain, right? And that was kind of the direction I think they were trying to go in at the time. All right, so we're going to say quite like it. 1 second. Hang on, let me look at Doctor Who over here. We've got a bunch of stuff to look at. We could either go, yeah, well, let's look. We'll see what culture has to say for itself. Share screen. Right, what we got? 10 more important details that were almost never mentioned. 10 real mysteries that would make great Doctor Who episodes. Let's look at this. 10 times Doctor Who broke its own canon. Timeless chart. I mean, there's times it broke canon, but it didn't, like, not purposely. Well, let's see what they got to say for themselves. The fate of the Mary Celeste. Didn't they just explicitly explain that in the chase? Right. In 1820, Mary Celeste was abandoned, drifted the Atlantic Ocean, leading to decades of speculation what happened to crew. But the food was still hot, apparently. So where the hell did they go? It was an elaborate insurance scam. The ship was attacked by a dinosaur, or was it chased overboard by Daleks? Well, that's what happened in the chase. The answer to the interrogation provided in the chase, Mary Celeste. Yeah, that was kind of fun, right? When faced with Daleks, the terrified crew jumps overboard, with everybody left on it likely being exterminated. Despite various non-canon comic strips that offer a different version of the solution, the chase's explanation was it. Who cares about non-canon stuff? So, Eaters of Life. How did that contradict it? Here, Nolan recounts the story of an alien ambassador called Modos digested the entire crew of Mary Celeste before tragically choking on a lifeboat. So how do you explain the contradiction? Maybe they're in different universes. I don't know. If we're being kind, perhaps the folks working on Eater Light knew Nardo was wrong and intended him to be relaying secondhand. That doesn't seem to be a deliberate tearing up of canon. The destruction of Atlantis. Yeah, we've had 3. That's true. You had Underwater Menace. With the demons, they talk about it in the Time Monster. Yeah, this is in the discontinuity guide, which I'm not sure, it's probably out of print for years, right? And they all had like different endings. Again, this is just making a show for many years. Doctor hasn't had any kids yet. Oh, okay, well, this is the current era. I like everything they say in the current era is just for effect, I'm afraid. All right. So legendary speculate the kids are of the Doctor in the future. Not that, it just. I'm sorry. I nothing that happened after Capaldi is canon, so it doesn't really matter. Doctor believes blue. No, that's just one of the things they forgot. Okay, this isn't breaking your own continuity. This is just 1 year somebody came up with a cute line, and then 10, 15 years later, nobody remembered it. Then the end of time, the Doctor's face had covered little cuts as red. Well, when was it blue? State of Decay. Please. I'm a Doctor Who fan. I don't remember. I'm like, maybe the air of E-Space made it blue. Who cares? Earth History of Mars. There's a lot of different versions of that. Genevieve One's probe represents the country's limitless ambition. Yeah. The ambassador death completely ignored the Christmas invasion and directly contradicted Walter Mars, which states the crew of the Bowie Base One were a very... Again. You know, there could be different futures, different histories. Regeneration is like death. Well, he said the Doctor doesn't die. He doesn't really. He really does. He just gets a new body, escapes death, he evades death. So who said this? That was Matt Smith. I guess it depends on the character's point of view. Like, David Tennant was a bit of a crying bitch of a doctor who didn't want to... I don't want to go. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off and go. Doctor constructed the TARDIS. Well, stole the TARDIS, constructed the TARDIS. There's a kind of a good answer in Lungbarrow, right? When they intimated the Doctor was part of the three that created time travel, Omega, Rassilon, and the other. So, again, it's not like the Timeless job. We said, all that stuff we did didn't happen. Seeing Weeping Angels move. Well, this was breaking a kind of serious breaker canon, but because it hadn't happened before, it was really scary, right? It was one of the most genuinely scary things, where it's not that it broke its canon, it like did something you didn't think it could do. And it was like the Weeping Angel move was really cool. Yeah, okay, fine. That's a fair point. Brigadier retires. Yeah, look, Mordred Undead. Come on, we all know Mordred Undead. Number one's got to be the Timeless Child, hasn't it? It's got to be good. If the Doctor leaves the brakes on, again, that was just kind of a gag. That was stupid. Fine, that was genuinely quite stupid, if I may say so. What else we got? Doctor Who's the Master makes a return at a mysterious point in the timeline. Well, they just released the cover for that, Big Finish. After 2 years of waiting, Sacha Dhawan's incarnation of the Master makes a return to the Whoniverse. I hate the Whoniverse. In Doctor Who Audio Adventure, the actor made a surprise debut in 22 Spyfall, where it's revealed the 13th Doctor Jodie Whittaker, MI5, Burning Gallifrey did Call Me Master. The Master's timeline is still a mystery. Though Master Ones follow Michelle Gomez, there's still no solid connection on screen between the two. Maybe it came before them. The Doctor Falls sees Missy prior to incarnation blasted with a laser strong enough to make her regeneration possible, but she knew it was going to happen, so she could be wearing shielding. Big Finish themselves would explore the regeneration with the Master Sword in the good incarnation, the Lumiere, which is awful, right? Though Missy would ensure future regenerations back into her worse self. Our thoughts on Saturday was, let's go to Big Finish then. Big Finish. And in 10 days, the Chibnall era comes to Big Finish with the Once in the Future with Dr. Ruth. I wonder if they're going to sell. Right? Like, really, I have no idea if they're going to sell. You know, that would be crazy, right? It's opening up. Come on. Fine, what are your thing about it? Let's go back here. Central tragic reinterpretation. I think probably... Oh, here they are. Big Finish will probably do a good job with them, right? I think they'll probably do a good job with both the... the Wild Master and the Dr. Ruth. So who's writing these ones? That's really the big thing. Self-Help by Robert Valentine, Georgia Cook, and Uma McCormick. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what they're going to do. Again, I have no interest whatsoever. So, Call Me Master Volume 1. The question is, will they get a Volume 3? If there's a Volume 3, we know it did quite well. Master of Disguise, Disarray and Disorder. The Masters always enjoy creating chaos, but this incarnation revels in that more than most. The new Master unleashes on the universe and is taking his time and pleasure in finding out why. The Doctor's Arch Nemesis, his most recent incarnation, fine, Sacha Dhawan. So this was called Inner Demons. Call Me Master, Inner Demons, first of 2 box sets. So Self-Help. The Master has a crisis of the existential variety. While he may have a classic diabolical scheme on the go, the dastardly Time Lord's latest incarnation isn't quite feeling himself. In fact, he's not even sure who he is anymore. He needs help, but can he help himself? See, I bet that's going to be quite a fun story. I do like the master stuff they've done, right? The War Master, although I got kind of bored with it recently. I haven't bought the last couple of sets. Valentine said, where Sash the Masters fits in timeline is a deliberate mystery, so I thought it would be fun in context, starting out a fresh series with him as the anti-hero trying to embrace his identity crisis in a big way and make the point of the story. So he doesn't know where he fits. It's a huge source of anxiety for him. That's an interest. Again, I thought they all do something interesting with this. I'm not buying it, right? I'm not buying it. But again, this is by Georgia Cook, The Clockwork Swan. Opening night is approaching for the latest presentation of the cultural theme park, Historica Dramatica, the Urset Whodunit, Clockwork Swan, but the cast and crew are being murdered. Enter the mysterious stranger who better to solve the crime than the galaxy-renowned detective Limit. Only Met isn't all he seems. Cook said, the master has such a wonderful history of putting on personas and adopting monikers and different costumes. People tend not to notice that he's always doing them particularly well. So it's so great to add that mythos with him hamming up and trying to portray Poirot or Sherlock Holmes-style detective. Again, that sounds like a fun story. It doesn't sound as good as the first one, right? And then The Good Life on a distant island, a group of holy men and women work together. Of course, women work together to keep balance. Elta, one of the shore folk, has come to learn that, but there's a new man on the island. The first in living memory, it's not clear whether he's a saint or sinner. Is it only a coincidence that the weather seems more changeable these days? That people are angry and getting into violence, where this doesn't sound like a good story. Where wonders Elta is this all heading, and does the stranger even know himself? Someone said, my initial pitch was to do something similar to Melvin Peake's novel Mr. Pye. The hero of the novel arrives in the island of Sark, where he carries out so many good deeds, he begins to sprout angel wings. I really like the idea of Master trying to be good, but not being very good. See, that just sounds like kind of an irritating comedy story. Yeah, I would give that one a miss, frankly. Anything more interesting coming out? I'm really not sure where to get this Companion Chronicle set. All right, I really am in two minds. And the Zygon thing, I don't know. It seems like a kind of an interesting idea, right? It really does. I like they got Patrick Troughton's Doctor in it. And I do not know. Fine. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.